We're going to start off with just a bit of a pelvic tilt, flattening that back into the ground, letting the pelvis tilt anteriorly and posteriorly. We're going to add in the foam roller. We're just squeezing those knees together, not maximally, but just enough to get a nice contraction of your adductors. And we're still tilting, flattening that back into the ground and relaxing. Okay, now we're going to progress that into the glute bridge. We've still got a little bit of adduction, just squeezing those knees together. I'm flattening the back into the ground and I'm keeping it nice and flat and extending through the hips. Look to get a nice glute contraction just at the top of that hip extension before rolling your spine back down to the bed. Taking that a step further, we extend the hips, then we extend one leg at a time. We're trying to keep those hips nice and level. You might find that one side is a little bit easier than the other. Just try to focus on keeping those hips nice and level, extending at the knee. Everything's nice and slow and controlled before we roll that spine back down onto the bed. This time what we're going to do is just add a little bit of abduction, just a TheraBand at the knees, nice simple one. We're just pushing out into the band. Moving on, we're going for a back supported glute bridge. Nothing changed in terms of our hip position. We're still acting as if we're flattening that back. And we can progress that even further if you're feeling strong to a single leg. Really making sure that we're keeping that pelvic tilt that we've been practicing nice and stable at the hip.